So it's already 2:30. So Professor Takegawa is already here. And we have like around 50 participants now. Yeah.
We are waiting for our speaker. Two of our speakers have not yet joined. I'm coordinating with them. Just give me 2 more minutes and then we can start.
All right. So who's not online yet? Tell me the speakers. Okay, Dr. Jibina is already here.
ここから、ありますかね。ない。
いつもはここにね、出るんですよ。
そうですよね、そうですよね。出ない。
Good afternoon, everyone. We have, I think, almost all the participants now have joined. So can we start the webinar with the permission of our chair? Professor Shoko Takegawa, can we start the webinar? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are on.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
start.
Good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends from across the Asia-Pacific region.
Thank you so much, sir.
On behalf of the ICA-AP,
司会がまだやってないので、司会紹介してから先生の番です。
そうそう。
はい。
Can I interrupt? Sorry.
Yes, let's start the webinar. We have the permission of our chair. So I would request everyone to please mute your camera. I would request everyone to please mute your microphones. We have got the permission of our chair. We'll be starting our webinar. Good afternoon, everyone. And a very warm welcome to all the participants who has joined us today. I am Shrija Sinha, and I am working as Lead Agriculture, Environment and Education at ICA-AP. And on behalf of ICA-AP Committee on Educational Institutions and ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this pre-event webinar for ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism, themed Cooperative Tourism Unlocking Business Potential. We extend a formal and heartfelt welcome to Professor Shoko Takegawa, Chair ICEI, Datuk Kamaruddin Ismail Sir, Vice Chair ICEI, Datuk Seri Dr. Abdul Fateh Abdullah, President Angkasa, and Chair ICAP Committee on Trade and Business, Mr. Balu Iyer, Regional Director ICAP, and our distinguished country speaker, Mr. Satish Kumar N. from ULCCS India, Mr. Asanka Thila Karantha, CEO and General Secretary, National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka, Dr. Divyana Quimi, SNSCC Philippines, and Mrs. Munira Binti Mustafa, Manager, Chevercor Resort, Malaysia, and to every cooperative fellow cooperators, leaders, educators, and practitioners who has joined us today from Asia Pacific region. We mostly welcome you all. Well, the topic today is cooperative tourism.
Hello, Shrija.
Shrija, you are muted.
Shrija, you're muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shrija, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
So the topic today, which we'll be discussing, is cooperative tourism. And cooperative tourism is one of the most compelling and timely opportunities for the cooperative movement in Asia Pacific region. Unlike the conventional tourism model that basically on concentrating the economic benefits among the narrow group of stakeholders, cooperative tourism places communities at the central, and it works and it plays well with democratic ownership, collective management, and rooted in the principle of equity, solidarity, and shared prosperity. This pre-event has been convened as a formal launch platform for the ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism, and it is our flagship regional initiative to be held in Pahang and Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia from 22nd to 26th of July 2026. And the purpose of today's gathering is threefold. First is to, of course, generate the awareness about cooperative tourism models and practices across Asia Pacific region, and to introduce prospective participants to the structure, to the objective and the itinerary of the July 2026 Regional Immersion Programme, and to facilitate early dialogue and cross-border exchange among the cooperative leaders who share the commitment of harnessing the business and cooperative tourism. Before we formally begin the program, I would like to share a few brief housekeeping notes for all the participants. We will kindly request all of you all to please mute your microphones throughout the session, unless and until you are asked to speak. And as part of today's program, we are having a question and answer session, the open forum, where participants will be having the opportunity to interact with our distinguished panel. And participants are encouraged to post their questions in the chat box box available on the webinar. And also note that the webinar is being recorded and the recording will be shared with all the participants who have joined in. Also note that the webinar is being recorded and the recording will be shared with all the registered participants. And we'll be sharing the attendance as well as the feedback form, as well as we are having the QR code there on the screen. I would request all the participants to please fill this form so that we can have a track of the participants who have joined in. And now I would again like to sincerely thank every one of you who has taken out time to join us today. And to take the program forward and moderate the thematic sessions, it is now my pleasure to hand over the proceeding to Ms. Van Azwati Van Mohammed. She is Secretary of ICAP Trade and Business Committee. And I'll see you all in the other side of the webinar. Over to you, Van. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Shrija, Secretary of the ICEI, for the brief welcome of today's seminar. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to all participants joining us today. On behalf of the ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business and the ICEI, thank you very much for taking the time to join this pre-event webinar on co-op tourism, unlocking business potential. For those whom I have not met before, my name is Wan Azwati. I am the Secretary of the ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business. Just briefly about our committee. The committee serves as a regional platform to strengthen trade, business collaboration, market access, and economic cooperation among cooperatives in the Asia-Pacific region. Currently, we have about 47 representatives from 27 organizations across 15 countries. So through this platform, we continue to promote networking, business matching, knowledge sharing, and regional collaboration among cooperatives. So we are very pleased to see participants from different countries joining us for this meaningful discussion on cooperative tourism. And without further ado, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Shoko Takegawa, Chairperson of the ICA-AP Committee on Cooperatives in Educational Institutions, to deliver the context-setting and opening remarks on today's theme, Cooperative Tourism, Unlocking Business Potential. Professor, the floor is yours.
Hi, ありがとうございます。Good afternoon, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends from across the Asia-Pacific region. On behalf of the ICA-AP Committee on Cooperatives in Educational Institutions, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this pre-event webinar on cooperative tourism, unlocking business potential. First, first of all, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to our co-organizers, the ICA-AP Committee of Trade and Business, as well as speakers and participants who have taken the time to join us today. From this point, I will continue my remarks in Japanese. Our interpreter, Ms. Mari Yamada-san, will kindly provide English interpretation. 皆様、こんにちは。アジア太平洋地域からご参加の皆様、本日お忙しい中ご参加いただき誠にありがとうございます。ICA-AP 教育機関協同組合委員会 ICI を代表し、協同組合ツーリズムサービス、ビジネスの可能性を解き放つをテーマとした事前ウェビナーに皆様をお迎えできることを大変嬉しく思います。まずは本ウェビナーを共催していただいております ICA-AP 貿易ビジネス委員会の皆様、そしてご登壇いただくスピーカーの皆様、さらにご参加の皆様に心よりお礼を申し上げます。本日のウェビナーは今年7月にマレーシアで開催予定の ICA-AP 共同組合ツーリズム地域イマージョンプログラムに向けた大切な第一歩となるものです。このプログラムは単なるイベントではなく、変化する経済、社会、環境の中で、協同組合がどのような新たな可能性を切り開いていけるのかを、共に考える機会であります。現在、アジア太平洋地域では、経済的な持続可能性だけでなく、社会的責任や地域性を重視した観光への関心が高まっています。そのような中で、協同組合ツーリズムは非常に意義のあるアプローチであると考えています。協同組合は本来、地域社会に根ざした存在です。利益だけでなく、人を中心に据え、参加や公平性、持続可能性を大切にしています。こうした理念を観光分野に生かすことで、地域文化を守りながら収入を生み出し、地域の主体性を高め、包摂的な発展につながることが可能になります。特に多くの地域が持続可能でレジリエントな成長の道を模索している中で、その意義はますます大きくなっています。同時に、共同組合ツーリズムは社会的な取り組みであるだけでなく、ビジネスとしても大きな可能性を有しています。その可能性を十分に引き出すためには、国を越えて学び合い、経験を共有し、実践的で持続可能なモデルを検討していくことが重要です。本日のウェビナーでは、インド、スリランカ、フィリピン、そしてマレーシアからの事例をご紹介いただきます。それぞれの経験を通じて理解を深め、新たな連携のヒントを得る機会となることを期待しております。また、本ウェビナーは今後に向けた招待でもあります。本日の議論をきっかけに対話をさらに進めていくことを望みます。また、マレーシアでのイマージョンプログラムの積極的な参加につなげていくこと、そして、協同組合のコミュニティとして共に歩んでいくこと、その第一歩として本日を位置づけたいと考えております。本日の議論が皆様にとって有意義な学びの機会となるとともに、新たなつながりを生み出す場となることを心より願っております。協同組合の価値を大切にしながら、 共同組合ツーリズムのビジネスとしての可能性を共に切り開いていきましょう。改めまして本日はご参加いただき誠にありがとうございます。実り多いウェビナーとなることを願っております。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much, Professor Takegawa, for the insightful opening remarks and for sharing your valuable perspectives on cooperative tourism and regional collaboration. I believe your remarks have provided a very good foundation for today's discussion. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now move on to session 1. It is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Mr. Satish Kumar N from Uralungal Labour Contract Cooperative Society Limited, ULCCS, India. Mr. Satish is currently serving as the Business Development Manager at the Kerala Arts and Crafts Village in Kovalam, one of ULCCS tourism initiatives in Kerala. He has extensive experience in business development, tourism management, finance, and international business, and has also contributed actively towards artisan and handicraft development programs in India. Today, he will be sharing on cooperative tourism practices and models, experience from ULCCS India. Mr. Satish, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this webinar. Today's topic is cooperative tourism, unlocking business potential.
Please drop a like. Hit that subscribe, maybe subscribe.
In a very simple word, we can say that cooperative tourism is a collaborative approach to tourism development where local communities, stakeholders, and business work together to create a sustainable tourism experience and share the benefits. It will preserve the cultural and natural resources, ultimately contributing to local economic growth and community empowerment. The concept is a transformative approach to the tourism hospitality industry, particularly in India. By collectively pooling the resources and operating democratically, village communities can participate in and benefit from the tourism industry as owners, not just as workers. Here, a group of people with a common objective is joining hands together to achieve the goal, which is not possible with a single and isolated effort. The spirit of cooperation, each for all and all for each, will be fulfilled with such a move. Cooperative tourism in India has significant importance as it contributes to the economic development, cultural preservation, and community empowerment. Some key points of importance of cooperative tourism are economic benefits. First of all, it generates employment opportunities in the rural areas of the country and thereby minimize the labor migration and economic imbalances in cities and villages. Secondly, income generation. Through cooperative tourism, income will be generated which will be benefited by the village community, thereby improving their living standards. Thirdly, GDP contribution. Tourism in India contributes 8 to 11% of the GDP, in which cooperative segment play a vital role. Cultural preservation, that is very important. In India, we know that cultural diversity is the beauty. So the rich heritage can attract many tourists across the world. Cooperative tourism can preserve the cultural diversity, traditional practices, and historical sites. And fourthly, the community engagement. When local communities are engaged in the decision making in the tourism practices, they will ensure themselves that their cultural values are preserved. Environmental sustainability. Cooperative tourism encourages sustainable tourism practices by conserving natural resources and minimizing the environmental impacts. Social impact. Cooperative tourism empowers local communities, giving them a sense of ownership and control. Women empowerment, which is most important nowadays, it will facilitate economic independence and recognition to the rural women community. While going through the figures, we can say that as of 31st March 2026, there are approximately 621,500 functional cooperatives in India with a total membership of 2.9 million individuals. This number reflects the integral role of cooperatives plays in socio-economic structure in India. While analyzing the cooperative law national policy framework, in India, national cooperative law was enacted in 1912 with timely modifications. In July 2025, a new policy formation has been introduced with a vision of prosperity through cooperatives, Sahakar Se Samriddhi. This policy framework was introduced for strengthening the cooperative movement in the country and to streamline the process for ease of doing business for cooperatives. Apart from the national policy guidelines under the Ministry of Cooperation, there are state cooperative acts to boost the spirit of cooperation. While looking through some important movement of cooperative sector and the success stories, we can say the Hotka village of Kutch, the state of Gujarat, is the best example of cooperative tourism which preserve the rich cultural heritage of the region, which involves the beauty of architecture with traditionally decorated eco-friendly huts, intricate crafts, vibrant folk music and dance. And Jamrun Trails, the remote village of Ratnagiri district of Pune, the state of Maharashtra, empowers village women through community-based tourism promoting cultural heritage. Back to my state, the Kerala, the God's own country, responsible tourism mission. There is a society formed by under the supervision of the government of Kerala itself. Initiative has earned global recognition with numerous awards and accolades, including recognition from UN, WTO, PTA, and World Travel Market. 80% of RT units in Kerala are led by women, showcasing the state's commitment to gender inclusive tourism. RT Mission Kerala has facilitated over 93 crores in revenue for local communities, benefiting 1.5 lakh families. Kerala's Responsible Tourism Initiative has earned global recognition and World Trade Market. 80 of RT units in Kerala led by women. And sustainable tourism, RT Mission's model promotes eco-friendly practices, preserving the state's natural resources. Kerala's responsible tourism initiatives are truly making a difference. The state has pioneered the concept of responsible tourism with models like homestays, tourism villages, and ecotourism projects. Kerala's homestay programs allow tourists to experience the local culture and lifestyle while supporting the community. These programs are classified into three categories like diamond, gold, and silver houses based on the facilities and qualities. The Kerala State Homestay and Tourism Society, an NGO, oversees these activities and ensure the quality of services provided to the tourists. Model responsible tourism villages are Aimanam, a village in Kottayam, which is Kerala's first model responsible tourism village. This initiative has empowered local communities with the 120 RT ventures started and over 1,000 people trained. Other villages like Kandalur have also gained recognition for their women-friendly tourism initiatives. Ecotourism projects, when looking to the state of Kerala, Tenmala, India's first planned ecotourism destination, showcases sustainable tourism practices. This project promotes conservation, community engagement, and eco-friendly infrastructure. These initiatives have not only boosted local economies, but also preserved Kerala's cultural heritage and natural resources. Again, the role of Uralungal Labour Contract Cooperative Society in tourism projects of Kerala. ULCCS is one of the oldest cooperative society in India, established in 1925. At present, we have more than 18,000 members, which includes professionals like engineers, architects, and skilled laborers. Our core area of business is infrastructure development and also undertook some CSR projects in the tourism sector. We manage two major tourism projects in Kerala. One is located in Calicut, where Vasco da Gama landed, and the other unit is located in Trivandrum, the capital city of Kerala. Kerala Arts and Craft Village is the one which is located in Trivandrum, and the other one located in Calicut is known as Sargalaya. By looking to Kerala Arts and Craft Village, we started our campus in 2021, which were the adverse situation the entire world faced, the threat of COVID. So in the beginning, the average annual footfall is 1,500. Gradually, it is increased to 4,200 per month, and as of 2025. Both are ambitious projects of Kerala Tourism, aims to rejuvenate craft, art, and artisanship. So when we are giving importance to the art and craft, this is the attractive factors to the international tourists to experience and explore. The project aims to promote Kerala's rich cultural and artistic heritage and improve the livelihood of artisans and artists in the state. Both of these units are striving to uplift the livelihood of handloom weavers, traditional craftsmen, women empowerment, and cultural diversity. We support more than 100 families in our locality and improve their living standards by providing continuous training and education. Kerala Arts and Craft Village is operated and managed by ULCCS. The core area of business is live craft making and promoting the traditional performing arts, including Kalaripayattu, the mother of all martial arts, which was emerged 3,000 years back. At present, we have more than 50 artisans working in the different mediums of crafts and 250 performing artists. We also engage in the production of performing arts like theater, dance production, drama, etc. Our major festivals organized in the campus are Kalapila. It is a summer camp for the school-going students or the kids. And Maithari. Maithari is a program which is designed for the Kalari and performing artists' well-being. And terracotta workshop is there to experience and explore the pottery making and sculptures in terracotta or clay. And Envision is another major festival which is dedicated to the handloom weavers of our country, where we are making a fashion show with the handloom products. Onaravam is the famous festival connected with the Onam celebration of Kerala. And there is an international dance festival. Appupantadi is a painting competition for the school-going kids. International Indie Music Festival, IIMF, is a rock festival where we are inviting the international bands to perform at our venue. Epilogue is the year-end program to welcome the new year and to say goodbye to the existing year. It is a New Year Bash program. And Ragback is the performance festival which is organizing in the month of January. Again, there are festivals like Wow Week, Holi, and all. So these all festivals are inviting the international community to explore and experience the rich cultural heritage of the state as well as the country. Yes, here is some photographs of our campus and the festivals and events organized. Please go to the next. Yeah, again. So awards and recognition, as far as Kerala Arts and Craft Village is concerned, we have received the International Craft Award 2021 for the best craft village, and South Asian Travel Agency SATA Award for the leading destination promoter in 2022, Kerala Travel Mart Award for the best authentic Kerala cuisine in 2023, Best Exhibition Stall Award for State Cooperative Expo in 2024, and Best Tourism Stall Award for India International Trade Fair 2023. So, while looking to the areas of contribution, the artisans and handloom weavers are considered as the third weaker section and unorganized segment in Indian economy. As a result, they were easily exploited by the market intermediaries by offering lesser prices and longer settlements for their products. Also, these categories of people are working in congested spaces with inadequate infrastructure. We, ULCCS, made a detailed study on the working condition and financial condition of the rural artisans and handloom weavers and introduced innovative and intensive program to uplift their living standards. It was identified that the village artists are not much familiar with modern marketing techniques. We shouldered the responsibility to market the products of them by organizing campaigns and business relations with B2B, B2C, and B2G. So gifted tradition is one of the important campaign organized by us to uplift the sale of the handloom weavers. And you may find the figures we achieved exclusively for this campaign. And while looking to the average footfall of KACV, it is in 2021, it was 3,200. When it is reaching to 2025-26, it is somewhere touching 30,000. Again, back to Sargalia, it is 54,000 in 21-22. And when it is reaching 25-26, it is going to 1,45,260. While looking to the impact the ULCC has made in the tourism sector, in both our campus together are more than 250 employees, and the majority are women community. They are the homemakers or housewives in the neighboring area. The deployment of these people contributed a lot in the rural economic growth and personality development of the employee. Our approach is one of the best model for women empowerment in the rural economy. Secondly, to tourism sector, we facilitate the national and international tourists to procure the handcrafted products direct from the craftsman, that too without involvement of the middleman. It is a multi-beneficial approach as the customer will get genuine products from the hands of the real maker, and the craftsman is getting reasonable price for his product made. As we promote handcrafted products, which are made out of the locally available natural resources, we promote the conversion of national waste into wealth. By organizing the campaigns and workshops, we spread the awareness of the general public, especially the upcoming generation, the importance of preserving the tradition and heritage of each locality. To sum up, we have brought smiles in the faces of more than 5,000 families of handloom weavers and local craftsmen by introducing our innovative marketing plans and opened up new vistas of employment and income to village communities. A tourist is always looking for the genuine product with its all authenticity. Since all the craft products in our village are lively made by the artisans, the tourists can experience the craft making and get a chance to engage in the process. This is our USP, and spreading the awareness that we use only locally available raw materials for craft making, which are eco-friendly and natural. The business model. The total area for campus is 8.5 acres, which was abandoned quarry. We converted this space into a beautiful area with a landscaping, gardens, and other amenities like amphitheater, concert halls, restaurants, and craft studio huts. The artisans are free to fix their product price, and the customers are not allowed to make bargain, as the producer is getting reasonable price for his product and the customer is getting genuine product without the intervention of the trade intermediaries. Both of them are fairly treated. Also, the operational cost of the unit is covered by letting out our facilities for business, conferences, and trainings. This mechanism helps to sell the craft item at a reasonable price without adding to the operational cost, as it is contributed by the rental revenue. The craftsmen are happy due to the cash flow, where in their sales amount will be directly credited to their bank account without delay. The local communities, either the suppliers of raw materials or employees of the unit, are also happy as they are getting their salaries and service benefits as per the standard labor law. Also, the operational surplus will be equally distributed among themselves, where the cooperative spirit of each for all and all for each is ensured. So the message, the women empowerment for the rural economic growth, that is what our message. The day the project was started, awarded to ULCCS in 2018, we imparted training programs to the rural populations with a special focus on women community. Majority of women segment in our society are homemakers and idle for 3/4 of a day. By imparting knowledge, we can bring them up like a skilled labor and thereby ensure a revenue for them and their family. The female staff in our organization has undergone for a rigorous training of 18 months under the supervision of a master craftsman. Over the period of time, they became craft person with innovative ideas and outlook. Once they started to earn their livelihood, the confidence level increased and ready to take the challenge of providing training to women community of other states and show their faces in national and international craft exhibition. So that is what I had to present in this webinar. Thank you very much for your time and patience.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Satish Kumar, for the excellent sharing and for giving us valuable insights into the tourism initiatives and cooperative model implemented by ULCCS in India. So, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, please post your questions in the chat box. We are collecting it and will be raised during our Q&A session, which is at the end of our webinar. For those who are just joining, kindly register your attendance in the form we post in the chat box. So we will now proceed to session 2. Our next speaker is Mr. Asanka Thilakaratna, General Secretary and Chief Executive Officer of the National Cooperatives Council of Sri Lanka. Mr. Asanka has more than 15 years of experience in the cooperative sector and actively involved in both local and international cooperative activities. He is also an active member of the ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business. Today, he will be sharing on cooperative tourism practices and models, experience from NCCS Sri Lanka. Mr. Asanka, the screen is yours.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
First of all,
And go
I'd
on.
like to thanks organizing committee, especially ICA and ICA Trade and Business Committee for giving this opportunity. And I trusted that this is a very good opportunity for promote cooperative-based tourism via the cooperative sector. Ms. Van, can you share my presentation?
Yes, sir, we are sharing. Just a minute.
Yeah.
This I am Barhane Shelbury-Hame, Assistant Professor from Macaulay University. You can meet me Brihagam at
So, are you able to see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes, now we can see the presentation.
You can please proceed.
Okay, thank you very much. I cannot, my side, share the screens. Can you share the screen?
So, the host
Uh,
will be able to share the screen. You can
Hello.
just ask her to navigate.
Mr. Ayushman, Chatur here. So if there any
yes.
problem, I can share the presentation from my side.
Hi, Chatur. I've already shared the screen. Are you not able to see it?
No, we can already share. But Mr. Asanka said that.
I can move the slides.
Okay.
That's fine.
Then.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just ask me to go to the next slide, sir.
Okay.
Okay?
Sir.
Okay. You can go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you. Please, Ashman, please go to next slide. Yeah, actually, the first, I trusted that tourism is one of the biggest industry in the world. So same in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, one of the biggest income generated by the tourism. So first, I mentioned what is the tourism. The tourism is a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon which entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or professional purposes. I trusted that the all countries, especially South Asian countries, very highly, uh, uh, very highly established tourism sector. So next, please. This is a, the Sri Lanka is one of the great and best tourism destination in the world. I think in the Asia and whole world, very famous in Sri Lanka as a tourism destination. Next one. First, we have showing some tourism attraction in Sri Lanka for you understand. For this is we have wildlife parks, Minaria National Park and Yala National Park. These are very world famous tourism attractions in Sri Lanka. Yeah, next one. And we have great history and great culture. This is some cultural site, historical places, some Buddhist places. All are very highly attractions, tourism attractions sites in Sri Lanka. Yes, next. Yes, this is some important figures. I have mentioned some last year some tourism data in Sri Lanka. I have mentioned this is the first quarter in Sri Lanka 2026. We have total arrivals 900,000 people arrived last 4 months in Sri Lanka as a tourist person. So first, I told you that this is the main income generated part of Sri Lanka. This is I mentioned not only cooperative sector. This is the figures of whole tourism sector in Sri Lanka. Yes, I have mentioned some figures and facts for your kindly attention to get the idea regarding the Sri Lankan tourism industry. Yes, next please. This is a role of the cooperative tourism in Sri Lanka. This is a policy part and what is the economic factors. Actually, the government side have established cooperative, tourism ministry and tourism promotion bureau and tourism board for promote the tourism sector in Sri Lanka. Actually, Sri Lanka established national tourism policy for promote the tourism sector in Sri Lanka. This is the main target is sustainable development and promote tourism sector in Sri Lanka. This is introduced by government tourism board who promote this tourism sector. Next one.
To avoid any late fees or interruptions in service, please ensure that the payment is made exactly on
This is the challenges and opportunities for cooperative tourism Sri Lanka. Actually, Sri Lanka is a highly established cooperative sector in here. Now I am going to point out what are the opportunities and challenges in sector. So mainly, I can identify the some 3 or 4 point as challenges in here, mainly high operational cost and limited market reach and waste management and infrastructure and mainly capacity and training gaps, especially the innovation of new technology and some gaps. So, and other part is opportunities. What is the opportunities? I trusted that we have big opportunity under this cooperative chain because we have island-wide cooperative network. We have around 10,000 cooperative societies here. The all historical and tourism attraction places have some cooperatives. We can use this network and these societies for promote cooperative-based tourism industry. Yes, next one. Yes, this is a national tourism milestones of last 2 years, 2025 and 2026. So, 2025 we have earned estimated 4.5 to 5 billion rupees last year, and this is the top 3 foreign exchange earner, one of the top 3 foreign exchange earner in Sri Lanka. This tourism sector. So the middle point I have pointed the growth of arrivals in last year. This is figures of until 29th December 2025. We have 2.3 million arrivals come to Sri Lanka as tourist persons. So next slide. Yes, this is the some information of national cooperative movement in Sri Lanka. Normally, we have active cooperatives, 9,289 cooperative organizations. We have various kind of cooperative organizations here, multi-purpose cooperative society, women cooperative society, tourism cooperative society, industrial cooperative society, health cooperative society, and thrift and credit society. So also around 10,000 cooperatives established here. So we have 1 million membership in here, the individual members, and it's normally the cooperative mobilize over 1 billion in saving and manage 2 billion into total asset in nationwide. So this is some main figures on Sri Lankan cooperative sector. So next, please. Yes, this is a national cooperative movement, some historical milestones. Actually, the first Sri Lankan cooperative society is established in 1904, and then first registered cooperative society established in 1906, and then the first cooperative law registered in introduced 1911, and then 1914. During the World War, all the movements are shifted to focus toward the consumer cooperative because Sri Lankan, the main cooperative part is consumer cooperative society. We have over 300 multi-purpose cooperative society working with rural community. Yes, next please. Yes, this is some important data on the national cooperative movement. Actually, total registered cooperative societies I have mentioned around 4,000, and the membership is 1 billion, and the total assets 2 billion, and mobilized saving is 1 billion, and total employees around 65,000 employees are working under these all cooperative societies. So next one. Yeah, how cooperatives participate in tourism. The cooperatives often serve as the backbone of community-based tourism, ensure that economic benefit to travel stay with the local community rather than follow into external cooperation. In here, accommodation and hospitality, transport service, craft and cultural preservation, agro-tourism. Actually, currently, agro-tourism is highly increasing in Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka is an agricultural based country and we have many kind of agricultural cooperative societies in Sri Lanka, especially central part of Sri Lanka. Currently, highly growing this tourism sector in Sri Lanka under the cooperative flag. So next slide. This is the government policy support. Actually, earlier I mentioned you that government side, we have three or four organizations for promoting and regulate the tourism sector in Sri Lanka, mainly Tourism Ministry and Tourism Promotion Bureau and Tourism Board. So this side normally legislative framework, the Cooperative Society Act provides the legal basis for the formation, management, and audit of these organizations. And Department of Cooperative Development, this body provides the oversight, ensure the compliance, and often facilities training and capacity building for members. And financial incentives, government may offer tax concession of low interest credit lines, especially the cooperative engage private sector like export oriented agriculture or sustainable tourism. So just next please. Yes, what is the National Cooperative Council? Actually, National Cooperative Council is the apex cooperative organization of Sri Lanka. This is the premium member of International Cooperative Alliance. This organization is established 1972. Actually, we have 27 district cooperative council in island-wide as the main member of NCC, and we have 12 national level cooperative federation as the member. Total membership is 49 members. We have district cooperative council and federations. So NCC, National Cooperative Council, main task is education and policy level and promotion activities and banking, architectural, and we have accommodation facilities, the mainly Coop Resort network. Those are the main activities of National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. Next. Yes, this is also same information. The core activities of National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. I told you that, especially education and training. The mainly we provide education and training facilities for cooperative members, cooperative officers, and cooperative society leaders. Mainly we target to capacity building and develop the professional qualification of cooperative employees. We are conducting a certificate level course and diploma level courses for cooperative employees, and we are closely working with government for policy level activities and special representation and advocacy activities, and we are providing an advisory service for the cooperative organizations for how to manage cooperative societies to and achieve their targets. Yes, next one. Yes, this is also some information on National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. I have mentioned we have 9 provinces in Sri Lanka, the main 9 provinces, and we have 25 administration district, but we have divided to as 27 cooperative administration district. And under this 27 cooperative district, we have established 27 cooperative district councils under the National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. And we can use this great network for promote cooperative tourism and other whole cooperative activities. So we have a governing body. This is a general body. We have 166 members, and our board members is 15, 11 board members from 9 provinces, and one women board member, and 2 board seats for apex organizations, and the chairman is elected to the national level. This is the core activities and background of National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. Next one. Yes, this is the key milestone in Coop tourism in Sri Lanka. Actually, we have great milestone in here. So Colombo is business and transit hub. Actually, this is a great benefit and opportunity for develop Coop tourism sector in here. And Kahagolla, we have Kahagolla Training Center. It is a hill country area, very cool and calm and very tourist interesting place area. That place we have Coop Resort that area, and so we have Goal Coop Resort and Training Center. Goal is the southern coastal belt, very close that place. Goal also highly tourism attraction in place, and Anuradhapura. Anuradhapura is one of the great historical district in Sri Lanka because there are many Buddhist and historical milestones in Anuradhapura district. We have one Coop resort and cooperative training center based on Anuradhapura area. Actually, we use this Coop resort network for promote Coop tourism under the National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. The next slide. In the National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka, the cooperative tourism is structured not as a purely commercial enterprise, but value-driven service focused on members' welfare, international network, and professional exchange. Actually, we are doing many cooperative exchange program with some foreign countries. 3 years ago, we signed MOU with Thailand Cooperative League of Thailand for promote the cooperative-based tourism and exchange program. So this is a very successful one. Normally, many Sri Lankan people going to Thailand for under this MOU for cooperative-based tourism activities. I have mentioned one photo. I think this is the last group visit CLT office for exchange program. Next one. Next slide, please. Yes, this is the some photos of last visit. You know, this is CLT, the Thailand Cooperative League Expo Center, the Cooperative Product Promotion Center. Some group visit that place under this Coop tourism project. Yes, next one. Yes, this is challenges and resilience. The past major shocks in Sri Lanka, actually, Eastern attack 2019, that was a big issue and done big damage for tourism sector in Sri Lanka. This incidents, and the globally we faced global COVID pandemic situation. This is this 2020, 2021, also 22. Those 3 years we faced this huge global cases. And the next one is a climate issue. Sometimes the bad weather and cyclone, heavy rain. Those some climate issues we can mention as the challenges of this sector. Yes, next slide, please. Now I'm going to cooperative model for promote cooperative tourism in here. Actually, we established Cooperative Tourism Promotion Bureau under the National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka for promote cooperative-based tourism industry in here. Okay, next slide. So this is the logo of this bureau. Actually, mainly this bureau established as a section of National Cooperative Council of Sri Lanka. we focus to promote the cooperative-based tourism industry in here, the locally and internationally. Use this cooperative network for other countries and inside of the Sri Lanka. Yes, next one. Actually, a proposal to establish sustainable tourism. So, global networking of tourism industries and creating in country facilities sustainable for tourism industry, hotels, entertainment features, transportation facilities, promotion of new tourism destination, homestay, and ecotourism. Next. And fourth one is a professional right promotion of professional tourism facilities, a relaxation of the regulatory system in the country to suit the tourism business, and dealing with tourist safety, promotion of local product and services, and digital advertising and promotion campaigns. Yeah, next one. So I think we can use in this global network of corporate organizations to promote the tourism industry. I trusted that this is the we have greatest and strong factor for develop this cooperative tourism, this network. I think over 100 countries have cooperative organizations network, so we can use this network to promote cooperative based tourism. And establishment of tourism cooperative societies and establishment of a cooperative tourism promotion bureau association with ICA. Actually, if we can establish such a part under the ICA for network all international organizations, I think is a very fruitful for future to promote this kind of cooperative sector. Next. Establishment of cooperative tourism transport service and the network of cooperative hotels and promotion of cooperative ecotourism and establish of product and services suitable for tourism and cooperative base and the cooperative organizations to work bilaterally for cooperative tourism activities. As example, I earlier said you NCC and CLT. We are working together for tourism and the sharing experience program for in this region. Next. Yes, this is a strategic roadmap for sustainable cooperative-based tourism, the mainly global networking, leveraging ICA-AP network to the promote bilateral tourism and cross-country exchange program, and ecotourism, the developing homestay and a sustainable eco-destination managed by local primary cooperative societies. And then infrastructure. This is one of the main part of this sector, infrastructure. Establishment of own hotel network and professional transport services we can provide it to via cooperative societies, because we have island-wide cooperative society network. If we can provide this infrastructure via the cooperative societies, we can give best and reliable services to people to enjoy this sector. Yeah, next. Yes, this is a brief introduction and the process of in here Sri Lanka, how to implement and ongoing co-op tourism activities. I need to mention one thing. Currently, International Labour Organization started one project in the northern province for promoted co-op tourism activities in Sri Lanka. Mainly, they are targeted to Punakarni Fisheries Cooperative Society to promote co-op-based tourism activities in northern province of Sri Lanka, and this is currently highly promoted and well-established cooperative-based tourism projects. I told this thing as one strong example for this sector. So finally, thank you very much, all of you, giving this opportunity, and thank you, all organizing committee. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Asanka, for the informative presentation and for sharing the experiences and perspective from Sri Lanka. We truly appreciate the valuable insights shared with us today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now move on to session 3. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Divina C. Kwemi from the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives in the Philippines. Dr. Kwemi is one of the founders and currently the Chief Executive Officer of NSCC. Under her leadership, NSCC has developed several successful tourism and hospitality enterprises, including hotels, convention centers, and agritourism initiatives accredited by the Department of Tourism. Today, she will share with us on cooperative tourism practices and models, insights from the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives Philippines. Please welcome Dr. Kwemi. You can now share your slides.
Thank you. Congratulations to ICA-AP for this cooperative tourism, unlocking business potentials, and also taking this opportunity to thank to the ICA-AP for my opportunity to present. Well, before I have to start it with about the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, what we are doing in the tourism industry. The NSCC is a federation of cooperatives registered with the Cooperative Development Authority in September 17, 1992, with main office in the city of Vigan in the province of Ilocos, Philippines. We started with 13,500 as initial share capital. It is being initiated by the Archdiocese of Nueva Segovia. It is a church-based initiative. Now we have a 456 primary cooperative members, potential for tourism, and we are operating nationwide, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Our program and services, we call it FOX, the financial services, agriculture and marketing, capacity building, which were accredited by the Cooperative Development Authority as a training provider. Tourism, we have the hotels and restaurants, and we also have the social services. My apology if I am moving with the in the frame because I'm mobile, bound to the hospital because I have to visit my son, and they called me. He's in the emergency room. And with the tourism significance in the Philippines, the Philippine Statistic Authority reported in June 2025 that the tourism contributed 8.9% of the country's GDP, or the gross development, in 2024, equivalent to about 2.35 trillion in direct gross value added. In employment in tourism industries reached approximately 6.75 million jobs, which accounting for 13.8% of total employment in the country. Domestic tourism expenditure increased to about 3.16 trillion, reflecting strong local travel demand. With the government policies in tourism, the primary law governing tourism is the Tourism Act of 2009, which strengthened the role of the Department of Tourism, or the DOT, and declared tourism as an industry of the national importance. The government's current framework is guided by the National Tourism Development Plan, or the NTDP 2023 to 2028, which focuses on infrastructure development, connectivity and transportation, digital tourism, sustainability, heritage conservation, and diversification of tourism products. In the cooperative tourism Philippines, actually the cooperative by type, tourism is not yet classified as another cooperative type in the Philippines. Cooperatives with the tourism business are lodged under the multipurpose cooperatives or other categories. This is in the COP statistics in 2004 by the Cooperative Development Authority. So if you can see the data, the multipurpose cooperative is 1,000. The multipurpose cooperative is around 7,957. Under the agriculture is 3,220. And for the credit cooperatives is 2,874. In the transport group, and these are also engaged in other tourism, 1,651. And consumers cooperative is 1,468. Under the agrarian reform cooperatives, it's 890. And for the producers cooperative, 702. And for the marketing is 672. And other types is 1,400 1,406. So the multipurpose cooperatives category with 7,957 cooperatives likely includes tourism-related activities combined with other services such as transportation, retail and trading, food processing, handicrafts, agriculture, and enterprises. The others category with 1,446 cooperatives may include emerging tourism-related cooperatives involved in ecotourism, cultural tourism, homestay operations, resort management, tour guiding, souvenir production, and hospitality service. So these are some of the cooperative services under the tourism. With regards to the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, the unlocked business potential in tourism. So that is why the cooperatives engage into activities on the tourism industry. The strategic location advantage of our NSCC or the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, because our main office is situated in Vigan City, and this is an heritage city in the province of Ilocos, and we are a member of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So attracts local and international tourism. So that is why we were engaged into hotel services. For the support of the members' activities, cooperatives principle number 5, which is the continuous education and training. So the cooperative has the education, training, and information tourism facilities serve as a venues for co-op events. And we also recognize that our tourism activity is an additional income stream, which again related to cooperative principle number 5, education, training, and information. Tourism facilities serve as venues for co-op events. So actually now there are a lot of activities in our hotels. And for our tourism facilities, establish hospitality with cooperative centered heart. So as I've said, we have hotel buildings. We constructed the NSCC Plaza and Convention Center way back 2011. And on 2015, we established also the NSCC Hotel Vegan, which is situated in the heritage site of Vegan, as well as the NSCC Bat and Coffee. Why NSCC Bat and Coffee? Because we are looking into serving the backpacker travelers, because they can have their coffee. And we provided a good shower facilities in NSCC Bat and Coffee. We also have the NSCC Casa de Vegan, and this building is a old house. It's an heritage house where we retrofit its services into a good hotel. And we also acquired an NSCC Agri-Tourism Farm Bill, where we have already in the area the agricultural food hub. There is a shrimp production inside the 24 pence property. There is a livestock where the dairy product were being housed. We also have the greenhouse, and also where the factory being placed over there. We have the a local sausage, and we call it the longanisa. the bagnet sausage or the bagnet fried meat out of pork, and the cold storage that can accommodate 750,000 kilos, which is the onion, white onion, and the red onion cold storage. And recently, we launched the anesthetic Stella Maris. It should not be anesthetic Casa there, but it's anesthetic Stella Maris. And we have this in the coastal area in Pugos, Cabugao, Ilocosur, and which is along the national highway. And this is a good venue where the members can have their wedding and baptism ceremony. There is a function hall, and there's also a swimming pool where we also adapt the requirement for the swimming competition. So there are a lot of students who are using now this summer for their what you call the summer lesson about swimming. So this facility are being enjoyed by the different cooperative members for their trainings, as well as for their wedding and baptism ceremony. And this facility is being accredited by the Roman Catholic Church, where they can enjoy the facility in one package area. Well, we believe that the cooperative expanded the benefits of cooperative tourism. There is a continuous promotion and visibility of the cooperative. That cooperative is not just an ordinary organization, but it can compete to other organizations like corporations having a lot of hotel facilities. So we believe that the cooperative is really a continuous promotion and visibility what the cooperatives is all about. Enhances the image, credibility, and branding of the cooperative. Because in history, cooperative is the look is just an ordinary one where they can borrow money and then have a little capital. And nowadays we can see that it is that the image is really being enhanced because of the tourism activities that we have. Generates employment opportunities for members and local communities. We believe that with these facilities, as also stated by the previous speakers, that the tourism can really promote employment. So it really generates employment opportunities because there are already a lot of mothers graduate in the cooperative management, hospital, what you call this one, the courses about hospitality. So we were able to hire them. Stimulates local economic activities because there are also transport that are being accredited by the cooperative, and then suppliers within the local area because our raw materials that are being used in the hotels, like the agricultural produce, we already source it out from the nearest where the hotel is being situated. So it really makes the cooperative hotel services felt by the community about how they can be also be of help. And then the small businesses, because there are some what they call having their buy and sell in the area where the cooperatives is situated. So there are clients of the hotels where they are already their clients as well in their respective souvenir shops. What you call this one in the Philippines, there are a lot of sari-sari store, the small store owners. So their client, and then encourages entrepreneurship among members. So again, it helps networking, collaboration. We can also entice those who has no business to go into micro business activities. So all of these things are the benefits of what the cooperative tourism is doing. And of course, we support the local culture and the heritage tourism. So as we have the cooperative tourism, the culture is being promoted, and of course the heritage in the area where they can come and visit us. I miss the to create the opportunities for partnership and linkaging with the local government units. Our government is has already a partnership with them in terms of their services are being linked to the cooperatives. The national government organizations or the agencies and the private sector. So there are already connections, collaborations, networking with the LGUs and the national government agencies, because we believe that the cooperative tourism, we are not confined into one activity. It's really a diversified activities. Support local well, increases community development impact of the cooperative. So we can now see that the community has a development, and also not only by looking at it that they just see the cooperative booming, but actually the community is now also being influenced. There are already development in the area because they see that there are potentials that businesses can be created. We hired them. There are also piecemeal job that we offered it to the community. And we also asked the fisher folks if the area where we operate in Estela Maris Hospital Hotel rather, there are bancas, there are booths there, and they are being tapped by the tourists to be around in the island, and strengthen the cooperative's role as a driver of inclusive growth, because we really hired the women to help in the restaurant, of course the young professionals, especially those are engaged in hospitality courses. So these are just opportunities of the cooperative which uh, the community, the inclusivity of the staying in the community where we operate has these advantages. And for the integrated tourism activity of the Cooperative Federation, we call it the business model of Co-op Tourism Program. In the Co-op Tourism, so the Co-op benchmarking, there are a lot of different cooperatives coming in the area, training and educational activities, because the learning that about how we engage into tourism. Meetings and conferences, I've said, this is already a destination of the different cooperatives from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And they use the hotel and restaurant facilities and partnership with the co-ops related with the institutions. So there are a lot of things uh, to be engaged in the tourism. And for our agritourism, we have the farm facilities, we have the farm training center, we have the demo activities, because of course if you are in the agri, there are a lot of things to do in the farm. Farmers training, production of goods, other farm activities, use of hotel and restaurant facilities, partnership with government, co-ops, and related institutions. So our agritourism activities, it's really make the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives heard in other island, because the Philippines has three big islands, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So there are cooperatives coming from Mindanao, Visayas, and of course the National Capital Region are coming in our facilities for our agri-tourism. For the local tourism, we have the tour guiding. So there is already opportunity to employ those who are really had this potential for tour guides. Package tour, use of the local of our hotel and restaurant facilities, booking partners, again partners with the LGUs, co-ops, and other related institutions. So a lot of things to do in tourism. So that is why tourism is really a good business venture of the cooperatives, because of its employment and of course the generations of our revenue. For the revenue model of the cooperative tourism program, uh, it is really obvious that the cooperatives, tourists, and guests use the hotels and restaurant services, avail of the programs and services. When tourism services revenue, we have the revenue income, rentals, and sales, of course, the commissions from the partner booking agencies. And for the operational expenses, of course, so if we have generated revenue, so there are where we can get our salaries and wages, maintenance expenses, and supplies where we can get from the revenues. And of course, if we do business, we really have to have the net surplus we generate. So added to the total revenue of the tourism services. So it increases our patronage refunds to members uh, as they utilize our facilities. Interest on share capital is better. Community development fund can be allocated. Cooperative educations and training will increase, and of course, business expansion of the cooperatives if our tourism cooperatives will really be professionally managed. The total guests served in our facilities in 2025, last year we were able to serve around 23,714 people with a revenue generated of 79 point, what I'm saying is the gross revenue generated about 79.5 million as of December 31, 2025, and we were able to employ about 81 regular and on-call. For the accreditation, we are accredited by the tourism of by the Department of Tourism, and also Bigan Accommodation Entrepreneurs Association, where all the operators in the area. And we also have the partner booking of the companies, so the Aguda, the booking.com, Expedia, trip.com, Airbnb, hotel beds, web beds, and soso.com. So there are a lot of where we are engaged with so that our services can be tapped. So actually in the Philippines, there are other cooperatives with the tourism program. We'll have it in Visayas is the Lamak Multipurpose Cooperative. We also have in Ictos Premier Multipurpose Cooperative, and in Mindanao, the Puerto Princesa City Palawan community that is based Sustainable Tourism Federations of Service Cooperative. So in our network in the Philippines, there are a lot of really engaged now in tourism services. The key lessons that we have while we are having the tourism services in the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives is diversification of income is important. We have seen during the pandemic that if you only have a single line of income business, if it will stop, it really stops. It's just like the savings and credit. There was a time that we have to close the office, but in the agriculture tourism or agriculture program that we have, it really sustains our operations. And then need the members' participation to use the facilities and promote the co-op business, because everybody has a continuous education training, and it's mandated by the Cooperative Development Authority that everybody, especially the officers, including the members now, must have to attend seminars. So they use our facilities to their venues, and they're paying and they're remitting the CETF so that it can be utilized properly. Strong financial management is essential as well in the tourism industry. The social and economic goals can work together with our tourism program, and then adapting the technology improves our competitiveness. So there are a lot of things to do in the cooperative tourism. So again, thank you so much, ICA, International Cooperative Alliance, for giving us the opportunity to learn from the other presenters, and hoping that we can interact face to face in the future. So again, the NSCC never stop connecting to the community, because if you are in the tourism, the connection of the different communities is active. So never stop connecting to the communities. Again, navigating our future together in Tagalog. Opa, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang kooperatiba. So again, yours truly, Divina Corrales Cabunokemi from the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, thanking you all for listening this presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Divina Kumi, for the inspiring presentation and for sharing the remarkable tourism initiatives and achievements of NSCC. Your sharing truly highlights the strong potential of cooperative tourism enterprises. We'll now continue with session 4.
Oh, make me binari pa dahil right.
Can someone mute? We can. Hello. Okay, now we'll continue with session 4. So I hope the speaker can stick to the allocated time frame because we are now running over time. So our next speaker is Mrs. Munirah binti Mustafa, manager of Cemekau Resort, Kampung Perwas, and managing director of MS Cemekau Sdn Bhd, Malaysia. Mrs. Munirah is actively involved in ecotourism and hospitality development in Raub, Pahang, and is also a cooperative member of Cooperatives, contributing actively towards rural tourism and community empowerment initiatives. Today, she will present on cooperative tourism practices and models, experience from Cooperatives and Cemekau Resort, Kampung Perwas, Malaysia. Mrs. Munirah, over to you.
Okay, hi. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fine. So, can we start? Okay. So, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon and warm greeting to all delegates, representative from Angkasa and cooperative tourism leaders from the Philippines, India, Sri Lanka, and other participants. First of all, I would like to express my sincere appreciation for this opportunity to share our community tourism journey from Kampung Perwas, Uludong, Raub, Pahang, Malaysia. My name is Munirah. I am from Kampung Perwas, and I am also a member of Koperasi Homestay Kampung Perwas Berhad, known as Cooperatives. In the village tourism ecosystem, I am actively involved a tourism operator through Cemekau Resort, which is part of the wider tourism cluster in Kampung Perwas. Today, I am honored to represent our village, our cooperative, and our homestay tourism community. I will share how Kampung Perwas used cooperative tourism to unlock business potential, empower the local community, and create sustainable rural tourism value. So this slide, Desa Lestari Kampung Perwas under Koperasi Homestay Kampung Perwas Raub Berhad or Cooperatives. Kampung Perwas is known for its natural river environment, rural lifestyle, local culture, and homestay experience. Our tagline, the essentials of natural wonders, reflects what we offer to visitors, which is nature, culture, community, and authentic Malaysian village hospitality. Through Cooperatives, the community is able to organize tourism activities in a more structured way, involving homestays, accommodations, transportation, food, local products, and recreational activities. Malaysia views cooperative tourism as an important pathway for inclusive economic development. The Malaysian cooperative movement is represented by Angkasa, the national apex body, with more than 15,000 cooperatives and approximately 7 million members across multiple sectors. Tourism is an important contributor to Malaysia's economy. Our country benefits from strong natural assets, rich culture diversity, and strategic maritime geography. Key tourism areas include marine tourism, ecotourism, island tourism, heritage tourism, and community-based tourism. Cooperatives contribute to this sector by mobilizing community participation. They operate homestays, provide transport services, develop local tourism products, and connect communities directly to tourism markets. This allows tourism value to remain within local communities while creating employment and strengthening livelihoods. At the policy level, Malaysia has established supportive national frameworks. The National Tourism Policy 2020 to 2030 provides strategic direction for sustainable tourism development, while the national sectors such as tourism, while the National Cooperative Policy 2030 encourage cooperative participation in higher value sectors such as tourism. The upcoming Visit Malaysia 2026 campaign is expected to further strengthen sector momentum. However, several challenges remain. These include limited investment capacity, the need for stronger digital capability, and continued improvement in governance, branding, and service quality. Looking ahead, the opportunity is substantial. Global travelers increasingly seek authentic, community-based, and meaningful experiences. This creates strong potential for cooperative tourism, particularly in marine tourism, ecotourism, culture tourism, and integrated destination development. In Malaysia, we believe cooperative tourism is not only about generating economic returns, it is also about community ownership, local empowerment, and building sustainable development that benefits both people and place. This slide explains the core of our homestay ecosystem. The Kampung Perwas homestay experience is built on 4 important elements. First is community integration, where visitors learn local custom and connect with villagers. Second is cultural immersion, where visitors stay with host families, experience village life, and participate in local traditions. Third is authentic gastronomy, where guests enjoy traditional food and local cuisine prepared by community. Fourth is active participation, where tourists join village activities such as agriculture, local games, handicraft, river recreation, jungle trekking, and rafflesia trails. This is what makes our homestay different from our hotel. We do not only provide a room, we provide a real village experience. This slide presents the profile of Cooperative. Cooperative was officially registered with the Malaysian Cooperative Commission SKM on 29th November 2013 with registration number C40852. It was also registered with Angkasa on 8 October 2014 and joined the Angkasa Co-op Stay Network on 26 February 2018. The cooperative has 52 active members consisting of villagers, homestay participants, and their families. The main leadership includes the chairman, secretary, treasurer, board members, and manager. This governance structure allows the cooperative to manage tourism activities, assets, welfare, education, and businesses functions more systematically. The core business function include tourism and homestay services, catering, laundry, consumer goods supply, member welfare, education, and property management. This shows that Cooperative is not only homestay group, it is a community-based business platform. This slide shows that the registered participant of the Perwas Homestay Kampung Stay Experience Program. It reflects the involvement of local families and entrepreneurs in the tourism ecosystems. The important point here is that tourism income is shared across many households. Each participant contributes to the guest experience, whether through accommodation, food, hospitality, local knowledge, or community activities. This strengthens the meaning of cooperative tourism, shared participation, shared responsibility, and shared benefits. This slide positions Kampung Perwas as a 21st century village. Kampung Perwas is located in Mukim Uludong, Raub, Pahang, Darul Makmur. It is connected to nearby network hubs such as operational centers and surrounding village. The strategic vision is guided by the Perwas Sustainable Rural Transformation Plan, which focuses on eco-friendly and low-carbon tourism. Key infrastructure include compact chalet, Cekas Island Recreation Center, and the village getaway. This shows that Kampung Perwas is not developing tourism randomly. The village has a direction to become a structured, a sustainable and community-driven tourism destination. This slide highlights the national standard of Homestay Malaysia. The Homestay Malaysia program is community tourism initiative recognized by the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, MOTAC. To use the Homestay Malaysia brand, operators must meet certain standards related to cleanliness, safety, accommodation quality, host readiness, and guest experiences. This is important because the international visitors need confidence. When a homestay is registered and follows national standards, it builds trust and credibility. For Kampung Perwas, this recognition helps us position our homestay as a reliable and authentic community tourism products. This slide shows that the capacity of homestay and kampung stay cluster. Kampung Perwas has 19 certified homestay rooms and 41 kampung stay rooms. This means the community has a combined accommodation capacity that can support individuals, families, students, groups, corporate clients, and international visitors. The kampung stay element also help increase accommodation capacity for larger groups while maintaining the rural tourism identity. The capacity allows Kampung Perwas to host not only tourists, but also programs, study visits, youth camp, cooperative delegation, and community-based tourism learning experiences. This slide is very important because it shows how cooperative assets are converted into income. Corporate and community have several physical assets such as vehicle, accommodation, chalets, and catering sets. These assets are linked into operational functions such as logistics, transport, independence lodging, corporate hosting, and food services. From there, we create revenue streams. For example, vehicle supports guest transport and tour movement. Chalets and kampung stay room generate accommodation income. Catering supports food packages. Local products generate additional sales. This is the cooperative tourism value chain. Instead of assets being passive, we turn them into productive business tools that support community income. Kampung Perwas offers tourism products under three main categories. The first is nature and ecotourism, including Rafflesia Walk View, jungle trekking, local guides, Lata Jarum Eco Park, and waterfall visits. The second is recreation, especially at Cekas Island or Pulau Cekas, where visitors can enjoy river bathing, family recreation, and peaceful natural atmosphere. The third is culture and arts, including traditional welcome ceremonies, compound performance, and local cultural presentations. This package allows visitors to experience Kampung Perwas in complete way: nature, recreation, culture, and community hospitality. This slide focuses on gastronomy, which is one of Kampung Perwas' strongest attraction. Visitors can enjoy traditional food as ubi rebus with gula kabong, pisang wap, and gulai keladi masak tempoyak. Food is not only served as a meal, it is part of the cultural experiences. Through food, visitors learn about local ingredients, traditional preparation methods, family recipes, and village lifestyle. This also creates business opportunities for women, cooks, farmers, and local food entrepreneurs. For many visitors, food becomes one of the most memorable parts of the homestay experience. The final slide summarizes the strategic impact of Kampung Perwas cooperative tourism. First, it acts as an economic catalyst by strengthening the rural economy through sustainable and resource-based tourism. Second, it supports job creation by opening new income opportunities in accommodation, guiding, catering, transport, local products, recreation, and culture activities. Third, It helps Kampung Perwas become a competitive destination by combining gastronomy, heritage, nature, community experience into one tourism products. Fourth, this achievement is a result of collaborative success between the community, MOTAC, Angkasa, local agencies, and cooperative members. Moving forward, our vision is make Kampung Perwas a strong example of cooperative tourism, not only for Malaysia, but also as a learning model for other countries. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, Kampung Perwas shows that rural tourism can grow when the community is organized, when local resources are protected, and when cooperation becomes the foundation of development. Through Cooperate, we are not only building tourism products, we are building ownership, we are building income, we are preserving culture, we are empowering youth, women, families, and local entrepreneurs. For us, cooperative tourism is not only about bringing visitors to the village, it is about bringing value back to the people. Kampung Perwas is not just a destination, it is a living example how nature, culture, community, and cooperative can work together to unlock sustainable business potential. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Munira Mustafa, for the insightful sharing and for introducing the inspiring community-based tourism initiatives undertaken by Cooperate and Cemaka Resort in Malaysia. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now proceed with our final session. It is my honor to introduce Datuk Kamaruddin Ismail, Vice Chair of ICA-AP Committee on Cooperatives in Educational Institutions. Dr. Kamaruddin is a respected cooperative leader with extensive experience at national, regional, and international levels. He currently serves as Vice President of Angkasa, board member of International Cooperative Alliance, Vice Chair of Consumer Cooperatives Worldwide, and Secretary General of the ASEAN Cooperative Organization. In this session, Datuk Kamaruddin will introduce the ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism Malaysia 2026, including the objectives, structure, and itinerary of the programme. Datuk, the platform is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Juan. All right. A very good evening, okay, to everyone. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce the upcoming collaborative program between the ICEI and the Trade and Business Committee this July in Malaysia. Before I proceed with the introduction to this program, I would like to take a few words to also explain to all of you a little bit about the concept of school cooperative tourism. So the reason why I need to explain, because the program in July will also involve a school cooperative which sells tourism package as one of its business activities. So you have already been introduced to the idea of the homestay concept operated by the tourism co-op in Malaysia, and from one of the speakers just now. So let me briefly introduce you to the school cooperative program. So the concept of school cooperative tourism was first introduced in 2004 by the late Royal Professor Aziz, the first and founding president of Angkasa, and the 2007 Rochdale Pioneer Award participant. The school cooperative learned the concept of hosts and guests and also the selling of tour package between schools. So among the objectives of this program are to diversify school cooperative activities and to encourage the school cooperative to collaborate among them, which of course strengthen their understanding of the 6 cooperative principles, that is cooperation among cooperatives. So through the school cooperative tourism program, students get to turn what knowledge they learn in classroom into practical operation by curating a tour package that is attractive to be sold to other schools. Another mooted idea was learning by doing, doing by learning and learning by doing. So students are exposed to a designated focus subject, which could be a historical figure or historical site or even a specific ecosystem support, such as a distinct animal like the Anura flock. This focus subject is different between the states. So basically, students need to learn about the focus subject, doing a presentation to their guests about the focus subject, and both host and guest get a learning experience from each other's focus subject. So for this program in July, you will be able to experience a tour package by one of the school cooperatives in Malaysia, Cooperasi SM Ketamine or COSTEM, which involve exciting water and nature activities. And we will share some of the photos with you later in my presentation. Okay? Most probably you can show some of the picture by the costume. All right? Okay. Now, let us move to the upcoming event in Malaysia this July. We would like to invite all of you to register the ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism to be held from 22nd to 26th July in Raub, Pahang. Raub is somewhere in the Peninsular Malaysia, all right, the East Peninsula Malaysia. And this program is limited to only 40 participants across the Asia Pacific. It's it's not really a big number, but it's good enough for all the participants to enjoy during this program. So we would encourage you to register early because it will be based on first come, first served basis. However, we will consider country presentation as well to encourage diverse group or participant. And you are sure that those country representatives will get back to their home country to amplify what they learn in Malaysia to their members. Registration fees are USD 150 per person. This is, to me, after we have discussion with the Asia Pacific, that USD 150 is considered as very reasonable price. And for participants to experience two different tour package, the homestay package, okay, and the school cooperative tour package. Ladies and gentlemen, the Regional Immersion Tourism Program will be jointly organized by the ICEI and also the ICA-AP Trade and Business Committee. Angkasa, the apex of the Malaysian cooperative movement, will be hosting you in collaboration with two event partners, the Homestay Co-op, Kampung Perwas, and also the School Co-op COSTEM. So, understand the theme Co-op Tourism, all right, unlocking business potential. The program aims to position cooperative tourism not only as a community activity, but as a viable business model that generates income, expand market access, and strengthen trade linkage among cooperatives across the Asia-Pacific region. So the program will provide participants with first-hand exposure to Malaysia cooperative tourism ecosystem through structured sharing sessions, site visit, and direct engagement with operating cooperatives. As I previously mentioned, the program includes a showcase of selected cooperative tourism models, which are tourism initiated by the school cooperative and a community-based homestay cooperative. So this model demonstrates how cooperative tourism contributes to revenue generation, entrepreneurship development, youth engagement, and local economic participation. So the program also aims to explore opportunities for cross-border collaboration and partnership, and as well as to encourage replication and scaling of cooperative tourism model participant home country. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, participants will be charged a USD 150 registration fee. Basically, the fee covered two different tour packages provided by Kampung Puras Homestay and COSTEM. The package includes accommodation 5 days, 4 nights, stay inclusive of meal throughout the program, and site visit to places of interest in Pahang. It also covered the coordination costs and logistical arrangement for participants for them to enjoy wonderful nature and cultural immersion activities. I can assure that all participants, okay, when it comes to Malaysia especially, they will enjoy, all right? They will enjoy themselves. Okay, and this covered, all right, with the travel insurance and whatever normal international travel needs. So as promised, we would like to share with you a glimpse of the activities that you will experience when you come to the event. Participants will travel from Kuala Lumpur to the state of Pahang, and in the first part of the program, will check in at the homestay cooperative. The homestay will prepare some of the traditional folk games which participants will be able to try, such as Chongkak. This is a traditional Mancala type board game, and Tari Upe is a very traditional game where someone is pulled on a dried areca palm sheet. Well, this is a game that during my childhood time, okay, and we are going to introduce you again, okay, when you come. And you will also have a cultural night, experience and other exciting local activities. So ladies and gentlemen, on the third day, you will experience water activities, such as water tubing down the serene and cool flowing river, and you will then start with the package of the school cooperative, which includes a nature activity at the national park of the fourth day, including a visit to the indigenous village by boat. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope that the regional immersion will spark a strategic regional platform in demonstrating how cooperative tourism can evolve into a sustainable and scalable business sector. We also hope that through this initiative, a cross-committee collaboration will be strengthening, while at the same time, the promoting practical business learning and trade opportunities. We hope that you can promote this event to your members, encourage them to participate and experience the first ever activities on tourism cooperative. So, if you are interested in the event, please reach out to the committee secretaries and register yourself now. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Datuk Kamaruddin, for the comprehensive introduction and overview of the ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism in Malaysia. So we hope today's session has provided participants with better understanding of the program and encouraged greater participation in the upcoming immersion program this July. So at this point, I would like to hand over the moderation to Dr. Shrija, Secretary of ICAI, who will continue with the open forum and the remaining sessions. Dr. Shrija, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Van, for smoothly moderating the thematic session and the presentations. We have indeed heard very insightful presentations and inspiring experiences from across Asia Pacific region. And now we shall be moving to the open forum. But since we have very few time, we are running short of time. So I would request the participants to put their question in the chat box. If you have specific questions for the speakers, they will be answering them in the chat box. I would request the speakers to please answer specific questions to you in the chat box itself. I'll be taking a few general questions, maybe two or three, so that we can manage the time. So the first question which I would like to pose to the panel is that how is the government support for cooperative tourism? How do we face the challenge of private tourist operators? In that case, was it a USP of cooperative tourism which functions well? So I would like to ask this question to any of the panel who can answer this. What are the different challenges which are posed by the private tourist operators? Any of the panelists, if you could please answer.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
The question is, can Satish sir take this question, Satish sir, or
Sure, sure.
Sankar sir?
Sure.
Yeah. So the question is, how is the government support for cooperative tourism, and what are the different challenges which are posed by private tourist operators in this regard?
Fine.
Is the USP of USP, that is the cooperative tourism thing, is the main agenda, which is getting the cooperative tourism functional in all the part of Asia Pacific? So these are the three questions put under one umbrella and asked.
Great. Before answering to that specific ask, I noticed one of the question raised by the participant, and he was doubtful about the safe tour to India. I just want to reveal that in India, we have a cultural philosophy on which we are believing is Aditi Devo Bhava, means the visitor or the tourist will be treated as a god. So you can comfortably and confidently visit India, and you will be treated as a god, as a special guest or a special tourist. So you are most welcome. So that is the first point I want to clarify. Then back to the question, threefolded question about the private tourist operators and government support. While looking to the Indian scenario, we know that in India, the cooperative segment, in one way or other, is controlled or monitored by the government itself. Because most of the cooperatives, the shares are procured by the government. So the government intervention or the support or the guidelines will be there at the operation and functioning of the cooperatives. So, for example, in a tourism segment, the government, Department of Tourism, the state directorate or somebody is organizing road shows and cooperative expos, wherein the slots are sold or the packages are sold out. In that expos and road shows, the approved tourism package operators are only participate. So wherever the packages are materialized, the government guidelines will be there. According to that only, the private tour operators are operating, and they are well aware of the marketing mechanism happening nowadays, because we are living in the technological era. Everything, each and every minute point will be highlighted, and it will be touching the what do you say, the reviews of the operator. So they will be very much concerned about the tourists, and the same way they have a platform to coordinate with the government. So the government guidelines and support will be there. The government will facilitate the free functioning and smooth functioning of the package leaders. So this is the, I believe I covered two questions. The third one, can you please clarify once again?
Third one was that since this tourism model, that cooperative tourism model has a USP of taking everyone together and thinking of everybody's benefit, all the members' benefit. Is it this USP that is getting this cooperative tourism model functional in the Asia Pacific region?
Obviously, because the perspective of tourism has changed. Means now people the tourism. Experience. There is a mix of multiple community and multiple civilizations. So that will make a difference. So we are getting to know each other, and we are experiencing the different cultural aspects. So that will be a different experience. That will be a different USB to surround.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really good to hear from you. I think the speakers have got their answers. Next, and the last question which I'll be asking is for Asanka, sir, if you are please available. The question is, cooperative tourism often promotes ecotourism and sustainability, but environmentally responsible tourism usually costs more. Can cooperatives genuinely prioritize sustainability while still remaining profitable?
Can I also answer the question, ma'am?
Sure. Please, any of the
Yeah.
panelists. It's open for
Yeah,
all the
thank you,
panelists.
thank you so much. Again, I am Divina from the Nueva Segovia Consortium of the Cooperatives Philippines. As to the government support of tourism, uh, through the cooperatives. Actually, there are a lot of programs for the government, especially in the agri-tourism, because there are cooperatives that are engaged in the agri-tourism where they're being accredited by the Department of Agriculture, the Agriculture Training Institute, where they are the partners, and of course the technical know-how is being taught to the different cooperatives, and the Department of Tourism are being very accommodated, very accommodating to the different cooperatives that has tourism services, where in terms of the accreditations of the different hotels are being processed, assisted by the Department of Tourism. So practically in general, in terms of the government support, technical know-how, accreditations, and partnership is there. So hopefully we again with the support of the government, we can enhance our services of the tourism program of the different cooperatives. So that's what we have experience of the of the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There are so many questions, and the chat box is flooded with the question. I'll take one last question, and any of the panel can answer. This is about the cooperative research and universities. What are the exemplary work which we can see that the cooperative university and the research centers are doing in promoting the cooperative tourism? There are so many universities and research centers which are functioning and doing well in the cooperative research. What are they doing in the cooperative, promoting cooperative tourism in the area of research? Any of the panel can answer this?
For us, in with the experience of the Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, the universities they tap the different cooperatives where they can have the students be deployed for their job trainings. So the connection between the academe and the cooperative is there already. That we help each other. So while they deploy the students in the cooperatives, we are now having a linkage to promote the cooperative tourism service of the co-op. That's what we do in our area. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, ma'am. Dear participants, we are running short of time. We have carefully noted all the questions and we'll be reverting back to those questions through mail. And now we shall move to the next section. I would now request Balu Iyer sir, Regional Director ICA-AP, to share his insights on regional perspective on cooperative tourism in Asia Pacific region and beyond. Sir, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Shrija, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to see more than 85 participants, speakers, and those interested in co-op tourism subject join us for this pre-event webinar on co-op tourism, unlocking the business potential. Let me thank the ICA-AP Committee on Cooperatives and Educational Institutions and the ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business for organizing this webinar as a lead up to the Regional Immersion Programme to be held in Malaysia from July 22nd to 2026. As Dato Kamaruddin outlined, a very interesting, immersive, and informative program awaits us. And I would also like to encourage everyone to register early as there are limited slots available. And yes, flight is not included as part of the package. That was one of the questions in the chat box. It only covers on the ground. I'd like to thank our speakers, Dr. Divina Kwemi from Philippines. Thank you for joining while you're on your way to address an emergency. Dato Kamaruddin Ismail and Mrs. Munira Binti Mustafa from Malaysia, Satish Kumar N from India, and Asanka Telagaratna from Sri Lanka. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Datuk Abdul Fatah Abdullah, the board member of the ICAP, chair of the Trade and Business Committee, and president of ANCASA, and Professor Shogo Takegawa, chairperson of ICEI. As our presenters have mentioned, tourism is one of the most dynamic sectors in the world economy, notwithstanding the regular shocks that keep coming and putting a dent to tourism, be it COVID-19, the wars that we are seeing, natural disasters, etc. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, in 2025, travel and tourism contributed 11.6 trillion to the global GDP, approximately 300 and supported approximately 366 million jobs worldwide. The Asia Pacific region is not behind. It recorded strong growth with travel and tourism GDP in the region reaching over 3 trillion US dollars. Tourism is often discussed in terms of hotels, transport, attraction, and visitor numbers. But behind every tourism experience are communities, cultures, landscape, food systems, crafts, workers, and local enterprises, all of which our speakers so eloquently described in their respective communities. And what they showed is that cooperatives can bring these elements together in a way that ensures value does not simply pass through communities but remains with them. And this is important. The ULCCS experience from India, which I've had the pleasure of visiting, shows how a cooperative with strong institutional capacity can move into tourism and hospitality while retaining community orientation. The Sri Lanka perspective from NCCSL points to the role of apex bodies in mobilizing cooperative networks, and the same goes with ANCASA in Malaysia. The Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives in the Philippines showed us how local cooperative systems can link services, members, and community development. And the Malaysian experience of Koparat and Cemekirau Resort highlights how community-based tourism can connect local livelihoods, education, culture, and enterprise. Together, these examples remind us that cooperative tourism is not one model, it is an ecosystem. At the ICAP, we organize youth summits every 2 years. And in these, we have consciously integrated elements of cooperative tourism and cultural immersion. Whether in Bali in Indonesia, Sabah in Malaysia, or Cebu in the Philippines, the youth summits have sought not only to bring young cooperators from the host country and outside together, but also to showcase local communities, culture, and food systems and cooperative enterprises. These experiences reinforce the idea to youth that cooperative tourism is as much about learning, identity, and community engagement, and as it is about business and hospitality. And this part, I think cooperative tourism can play a very important part. For one refrain that all of us have is we need more youth to be engaged in cooperatives. And this is where an important dimension can be brought in. Another important dimension is the cooperative cultural identity. The ICA Cooperative Cultural Heritage Program reminds us that cooperatives have a cultural legacy and not only an economic one. The ICA Cultural Heritage Program celebrates the world's cooperative story through historic buildings, tradition, practices, and places that embody cooperation. I would encourage everyone to look at the first world map of cooperative cultural heritage launched in 2025. This highlights 31 founding heritage sites from 25 countries. This is also highly relevant to cooperative tourism. Many cooperatives have stories worth telling, stories of struggle, self-help, solidarity, resilience, and community enterprise. Tourism can become a way to make these stories visible. In the Asia Pacific region, as our presenters showed, the scope of tourism is likely to expand in several directions. community-based and rural tourism, agri-tourism, educational tourism, and heritage and craft-based tourism. And in all this, the business potential is clear. Cooperative tourism can generate income, create youth employment, support women-led enterprise, and diversify cooperative revenue streams. It can provide markets for local products, food, crafts, textiles, wellness products, and agricultural produce. Recently, we were in Hanoi in Vietnam to celebrate the International Year of Women Farmer. And the cooperative site visit where we went was called the Green Hanoi Cooperative, and they are focused on wellness product. And this is again a growing market across all countries. So we can create new roles for young people as guides, digital storytellers, hospitality managers, interpreters, designers, and entrepreneurs. But all this will not happen automatically. Cooperative tourism must be designed well. There is a risk that tourism becomes extractive, seasonal, or dependent on external tour operators. And this was a question which was posed. There is also a risk of cultural commodification, where communities perform culture without benefiting from it. Cooperatives can help address this by ensuring our identity and principles of democratic ownership, fair distribution of benefit, and accountability to members. So let me offer a few recommendations that we can consider. One, we need to map cooperative tourism assets across the region. Cooperative stories, heritage sites, farm products, institutions that can be part of the tourism circuit. So I see that ICA-AP, the regional office itself, and its committees, be it education, trade, or research, women, or others, could work with members to identify these assets and build a regional inventory and a map of tourism assets. Second, we should develop replicable business models. Cooperative tourism should not remain a one-off activity. We need models for homestays, which was talked about from Malaysia, farm tourism, cooperative museums, which I see is becoming more and more in across countries, be it in Malaysia, Korea, Thailand, where cooperative museums are being established, food trails, youth immersion programs, and learning visits. Third, and one of the questions which I saw was asked in the chat box, is invest in capacity building. Cooperatives may have strong community roots, but need support in hospitality, digital promotion, customer experience, safety standards, social storytelling, and financial planning. And this is where committees such as ICEI and Trade and Business can play an important role. Fourth, we should link cooperative tourism with cooperative products. A visitor who comes to a cooperative farm or resort should also have the opportunity to buy cooperative made goods. Tourism can become a marketplace for member products. And again, the Trade and Business Committee can play an important role. Fifth, again, I see was asked in the chat box, we need to use digital platforms more effectively. Cooperative tourism needs visibility. Websites, social media, booking tools, digital maps, and storytelling videos can help connect cooperatives to younger travelers and international visitors. Finally, we should connect cooperative tourism to the wider agenda of sustainability and cultural heritage. And again, one question was asked, if we start looking at sustainability and adding these costs, will we be competitive? My answer is definitely yes. And this is our unique selling point. If someone wants to just visit a country to see a mall, they can go and do that. But if they want an experience, a local cultural country experience, then we have the opportunity to promote sustainable and cultural heritage. And there is definitely demand and it can be profitable. We should not just focus on only income, but we should focus on preserving identity, strengthening local economies, and promote responsible travel. And these are our unique selling points. So therefore, our task is to ensure that cooperative tourism becomes more than visits, events, or coming to buy things. It should become a remunerative cooperative sector, one that creates livelihoods, strengthens communities, preserves cultures, and demonstrates the cooperative difference. I'd like to thank the secretaries and co-secretaries of the committee, Shrija Sinha, Vanaswati, Dina Fazoya, for their work in bringing us together. And of course, a big thank you to all of you for joining this pre-webinar. I personally am looking forward to the Regional Immersion Program and hope this webinar will inspire 30 of you to join us to explore cooperative tourism as a serious area of business, education, and cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights, perspective, and recommendation on strengthening the cooperative tourism sector across the region. It was indeed enriching. Before we conclude today's session, we kindly request all the participants to fill out the feedback form. The link and the QR code has been given in the chat box. Your feedback will be helpful for us to plan the future webinars and future programs. And before moving, we are moving to the final segment of today's program, and I would now like to invite Datuk Dr. Abdul Fattah Abdul Sir, President Angkasa and Chair ICA-AP Trade and Business Committee, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
Datuk.
Yes,
hear
sir,
you.
we
Yes.
can.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you, Madam MC. Professor Shogo Takagawa, Chairperson ICEI, Mr. Balu Ayer, the Regional Director of ICA Asia Pacific, Datuk Kamarudin, Vice Chair ICEI, distinguished speakers from India, Mr. Satish Kumar and ULCCS. From Sri Lanka, Mr. Asaka Tilakaratna, CEO, General Secretary, NCCSL. From the Philippines, Dr. Divina Quemi Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperative, and from Malaysia, Miss Munira Binti Mustafa, Manager Cemekau Resort, Kampung Bruas, Raub, Pahang. Esteemed members of the ICA-AP Trade and Business Committee and members of ICEI, cooperative members and friends from across the Asia Pacific region. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good afternoon. As we come to the end of today's pre-event webinar on co-op tourism, unlocking business potential, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all speakers, organizers, and participants for your valuable presence and active participation. First and foremost, my heartfelt thanks to the ICA-AP Committee and Cooperative in Education Institution ICEI for the excellent collaboration with the ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business in Organization. This meaningful session. This webinar marks an important first step toward our upcoming ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme on Cooperative Tourism, which will hosted by Angkasa in Malaysia from 22nd to 26th of July 2026. I would also like to extend our sincere appreciation to all distinguished speakers from India, Sri Lanka, the Philippines, and Malaysia for sharing your experience, idea, and practical approach on a cooperative tourism. Today's discussion clearly shows that cooperative tourism is no longer just a community or social activity. It has a strong potential to become a sustainable business sector that creates income, support local entrepreneurship, empowers youth, and strengthen community participation. We have heard a valuable example from different countries on how cooperatives are developing tourism activities based on their own local strength based on their own local strength and community identity. This experience are very important because they demonstrate that cooperative tourism can be adapted and replicate in many different contexts across our region. From the perspective on the ICA-AP Trade and Business Committee, this initiative is also important because tourism open opportunity for broader business collaboration among cooperatives. It creates market access, promote local product and services, encourage cross-border networking, and strengthen the cooperative economy as a whole. As the host country, Malaysia is honored to welcome all prospective participation to the regional immersion program this July. We are especially pleased that this program will be held in conjunction with Visit Malaysia Year 2026, making it a timely opportunity for participation to experience not only Malaysia cooperative tourism ecosystem, but also the country-rich culture, hospitality, nature, and community-based tourism initiatives. Through this program, participants will be have the opportunity to experience Malaysian cooperative tourism ecosystem directly through site visit, knowledge sharing session, and interaction with the local cooperative and communities. Among the highlights of the program are community-based homestay cooperative model in Raub Pahang, school cooperative tourism and incoming generating initiative, ecotourism activity in Taman Negara National Park, our national park, cultural and traditional community experience, and networking and business matching opportunity among the cooperative from across the Asia Pacific region. We hope this immersion program will not only provide a learning experience, but also inspire new business ideas, partnership, and future collaboration among participating organizations. To all prospective prospective participation. We warmly invite and encourage you to join us in Malaysia this coming July. We believe the program we serve as a valuable regional platform for practical learning, networking, and cooperative business development. I would also like to thank the organization team, moderators, and secretariat for both committee for your hard work and commitment is making today's webinar successful. Before I conclude, I encourage all the participants to continue engaging with one another after today's session. Let's strengthen our regional cooperation and continue exploring how cooperative tourism can contribute towards stronger, more resilient, and people-centered economy across the Asia-Pacific region. On behalf of Angkasa and ICA-AP Committee on Trade and Business, I look forward to welcome you to Malaysia in July 2022. 2026. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your valuable words and for all the encouragements you have given to us. Thank you so much. I just want to add one information for my participants. As you all know, this was a pre-event for the ICA-AP Regional Immersion Programme, which is scheduled to be held in Malaysia from 22nd to 26th of July 2026. While initially the participation for this regional immersion program was limited to the members of ICEI and ICA-AP Trade and Business Committee, but considering the overwhelming enthusiasm and interest of the participants, we are now pleased that we will be opening 5 additional seats for anybody who wants to come and join the regional immersion program. So whosoever is interested and they are not the member of ICEE and Trade and Business Committee, they can also join. The mail address of me and Vana Azwati has been given in the chat box. So if you're interested, you can send your interest to either me on shrija.sinha@icap.coop, or you can send on Vana Azwati's mail ID. Both the mail IDs I am giving on the chat box. So with this, we have come to the end of the webinar. And before we end, as the ceremony says, we'll be having a group photograph. I would request all the participants to please kindly open your cameras so that we can have a group photo before we can just end the webinar. Please open your cameras.
Everyone's very serious.
Don't stress. Must look happy. Don't stress.
Yeah.
Don't look stressed. Must look happy.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Okay, bye-bye.
3.
Just a minute.
Wait, Dato. Wait, Hana is taking the picture. Hana,
Okay.
the count je.
Okay, done. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much for
everyone.
Thank you,
participating.
India. Thank you, Philippines.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thailand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mickey Manu.
To the participants, both the mail IDs are there in the chat box. Please do share your interest.
And also the feedback form, don't forget to fill in.